GP plate holder Aaron Walker for 15 minutes now. Aaron Walker and his mechanic Alex Ferris there. A quick check of Alex's kart mechanic attire. Sunglasses, not really a nice colour. Mask, yes. Apron, yes. Branded apron, yes. Oh, no multicoloured shoes. Alex Ferris, you disappoint me. You are not a kart mechanic bingo winner today. He has got the earpiece in on the back of his head. There is Archie Walker in kart number 91, alongside Aaron Walker on the front of the grid. Bart Harrison in kart number 77 for Mick Barrett Racing, third on the grid. Fourth on the grid, number 57, Sam Heading. Really strong run so far this weekend for the Mark Litchfield Racing driver, Sam Heading, deep in thought there. Then it is the number 16 premium karting entry of Sam Shaw, starting there, and there is a look of focus in those eyes. Great camera work.
Sure does look.
Oh yes, very good, very good, Anthony. Harry Burgoyne Jr. for the Ollie Rowland Motorsport team. He starts 6th, and in 7th there is Luke Watts for the Cato Motorsport team. Quick check, James Bean, his mechanic. Yep, nope, there's not multicoloured trainers, so he does not win. Let's have a quick double check. No, he's let himself down again. He knows it. He knows it. He knows he's let himself down there as James. There's Darryl Taylor in kart number 14 for the MLC Motorsport team. Darryl very, very fast. And again, Darryl's got an amazing amount of support. He's from the Philippines, or he's a Philippine family, Philippine-based family there. And oh dear, he's got Lewis Malin mechanicking for him. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Darryl, your chances have just died. Because I've spotted that Lewis Malin's your mechanic. No, Lewis Malin, a good lad, very good driver, and a semi-decent kart mechanic. But he's done well to get Darryl up at the front there. But Darryl, again, amazing. He's got Darryl from a Filipino family, so a lot of people from the Philippines tune in to watch Darryl racing from literally all over the world. But here we go then, the penultimate race of the day here at Kimbolton. It's your Junior X30 final, 15 minutes plus a lap, 34 drivers. Let's have a look. The GP plate holders. So A Walker and A Walker are on the front of the grid, and C Walker, Chris Walker, the photographer, taking their photo, I noticed as well. So there was some sort of symmetry there.
As you say, Skywalker nowhere to be seen.
No, Skywalker nowhere to be seen. So around Kimbolton corner we go. Ready to the line. Are we going to start first time of asking? No, we are not. Ken Potter, who one of the other officials that we've heard from today, says no, go around again.
Now, from my view, that looked okay. So
it
clearly...
it was a tad fast.
A tad fast?
Yes, yes, because you're supposed to wait. Now, halfway down the grid on the circuit, there was a line, and that line, or as a marker, it's the yellow cone, or a yellow sort of large cone there. That is the acceleration line.
Right.
And what Mr. Walker and Mr. Walker did coming out the final corner, they went beep on the throttle very loudly, and they just gunned it coming out of the final corner, and they did not wait to the acceleration line to get going.
I see.
So they were, again, keen as mustard, they were.
Nice and slow.
Yes.
Let's try again.
Yes. Behave yourselves. Into Kimbolton corner. Now we're going to wait. They go to the line, and again, nope, too fast.
Yep, I did think straight away it was too fast. I could see it now that you've explained the cone situation,
yes.
The markers. Yeah, I could see that they really did go for it as soon as they exited that last corner, and yeah.
Now the question now is, now so you can see, look, there's the marshal in orange, and again we'll talk about the marshals. The marshals, the most important people in all of motorsport. They've been out on post all day, unrelenting sunshine, so a lot of the marshals are now that their heads are the same colour as their jackets, because it is very warm, and they turned a nice shade of lobster, some of them. But again, it's the front row the two front row drivers. It's their responsibility to control the pace at the front. And they say the question remains is how long will Ken Potter's patience last before he brings them to a halt and removes Mr. Walker and Mr. Walker from the front row and puts them to the back, which is the punishment that they would get for repeated false starts.
Yes. Let's see if we can do it this time. Now, we've got an extra marshal now keeping them slow before the line. Are we going?
Yes, we are. We're off and racing. Down towards turn number 1. Good start from Aaron Walker. Archie Walker on the outside. Oh, there's a couple of drivers right at the inside. Bumping and boring. That is Josh Rowledge who almost came together at the back of the pack. There's 3. There's the number 25 kart of Brandon Carr, who was one of them.
The 41 as well was there.
Oh, Hayden Chance. Oh, he's got no chance now. Oh, dear. Sorry. But again, all 3 drivers do get back in the race. And the other driver involved there was the number 19 Coles racing kart of Jack Cox.
Yep. So disaster at the front there for some of the mid-pack runners as they go through here. All guns are blazing though at the front with position changes left, right and centre. Lap 1 completed. As we go in, the karts are cleared, so no yellow flags to worry about as they go through. Again, lead change. As we go through the GP plate, moving down into second place. The 91 Archie Walker taking the lead at the moment, and the 77 as well. Bart Harrison looking very nosy with his nose cone down the inside there into Derek corner.
Yep, very indeed, and almost, but Aaron Walker went, don't! Nope. Oh, sorry, Bart. It's Archie Walker leading, and here goes another little nose up the inside from Bart Harrison, but again Aaron Walker says, if you do that one more time, son, I'm going to wipe it for you.
Warning flag going out to Templeton, and the number 23.
Yeah, he's been lively today, is Brandon Templeton. He had a warning flag before the start of the pre-final, which is a record in my book.
Yes.
You know, on the rolling lap, get a warning flag on the rolling lap. There we go, through Derek's corner. So it's now Harrison in 3rd, Shaw in 4th, 5th is Heading, 6th is Taylor, and 7th is the number 68 kart of Harry Burgoyne Jr. Then it's Luke Watson, Canato Lee up into 9th place. Stevens is 10th, then it's Chigarimbo in 11th, Spindlow in 12th, Mackie 13th, Jessica Edgar 14th, Josh Rowledge back to 15th place, ahead of Matt Higgins, then Harvey Ryby, Connor Clifford, Charlie Rippin, and that's your top 20 at the moment.
Yep.
I'll double check, all 34 karts still running. Yes, they are, although Jack Cox and Hayden Chance and Brandon Carr are right down the back. Mitchell Gibbons is down in 31st place. Jack Sherwood is 30th. Reece Newburn 22nd. Oscar Lynn as well down there, but it's Archie Walker who has top spot at the moment, ahead of Aaron Walker. There is Sam Heading going through your screens in the number 57 car. He's about to lose a place to the Ollie Roller Motorsport number 68 of Harry Burgoyne Jr. and potentially to Luke Watts as well. Now Watts is side by side with Heading, and there goes, oh, good move there from Luke Watts. He ducked out of the slipstream very late on, then runs wide at the Stowe corner, now comes back across, trying to defend from Heading. Heading though gets the inside line going into the Willows and retakes the position.
Yep, cracking little move there through the Stowe complex. Great little move. Daryl Taylor, fastest lap of the race, 42.48. He's running in 5th place at the moment, up 3 positions in the number 14 MLC Motorsport kart. So great running from him at the moment. 11.5 minutes left on the timer. Again, lots of time left in this race, and there's a move down the inside. The number 14 of Daryl Taylor moving through that position from Sam Shaw, moving now up into 4th place. Position change as well, but Harrison, like you say, moving up into 2nd, and Aaron Walker, the GP plate, down into 3rd place now as they go through. Again, running into a train now, aren't we?
Yes. Now, of course, Archie Walker. We're talking about what a win does for drivers. Archie Walker, now he's won a big race. He won the British Championship opening round in the Rotax class at Lyd. Aaron Walker, again, the GP plate holder. Bart Harrison, now he had race-winning pace at Rowra, but couldn't get the job done. He had to concede both wins to his teammate Josh Rowledge. So Harrison now, he needs to get over that first win that a driver gets. It can be all important. And Harrison, you know, I spoke to McLaren at the end of the Saturday round at Rowra, and he said that Bart has really, you know, manned up over the winter, and he's got to keep that progression going and keep being a bit more aggressive. Keep being more aggressive to try and maintain that some sort of semblance. And into lap number 7 now. Oh, and again, we've been thanking the Hunts Kart Club for all their hard work this weekend, and we have just been given some sustenance for later, but we will try and continue to commentate before we tuck into that.
There's a huge distraction in the commentary box now.
Yeah,
and it's
someone brought in chips.
Excellent. Just under 10 minutes left to go of the race then, and we're still looking at this group of three leading the way. Still nose to tail. It is the... we've had a bit of a transponder issue. Oh, and it's already back to normal. So it's Archie Walker in the 91, Bart Harrison in the 77, and Daryl Taylor in the 14. Still nose to tail, front to rear. Fastest lap of the race, though, goes to Freddie Spindlow in the number 60, 42.310. A very quick time out there, especially this late on into the day with the tyres in the state that they are in. So a very impressive time. Means he's looked after his tyres and one to keep an eye on. He's currently in 11th place out there. And
fast Freddie living up to his name, but 11th place. But look at the change the lead. Change for top spot, I think, is Harrison. Was having a concerted look at the inside, and he takes the lead. Daryl Taylor goes through as well to take second place. It's now Harrison a little bit wide through Stowe Corner. Can Daryl Taylor for the MLC Motorsport team take that win? I should really say if Taylor wins and Lewis Malin is a British Championship winning mechanic, I should do some sort of forfeit, but I won't, because that is a very real possibility of actually coming to fruition. Taylor looking strong at the moment. Now, neither of these two have won a round of the British Championship before. The two drivers behind have. Here comes Sam Shaw, the premium car to number 16, up the inside of Aaron Walker. Did he make the move stick? Yes, he did, but Walker fights back side by side, and there's Harry Burgoyne Jr. in the number 68 kart trying to make a move as well to move into fifth position. Sam Heading is 7th, then a gap back to Rashan Chigarimbo, and I know Rashan's getting a lot of love on the social media there. Rashan in the number 92 Fusion Motorsport kart. There he is with that bright yellow crash helmet. He is in 8th place, ahead of Canato Lee, then fast Freddie Spindlow with the fast lap of the race in 10th place. Oliver Stewart is 11th, then Josh Rowledge down to 12th. Not good so far for the championship leader. Matt Higgins is up into 13th place, then it's Lewis Mackey 14th, Alicia Barrett is 15th, ahead of her teammate Connor Clifford. Luke Watts with a penalty flag, or with a warning flag rather, down to 17th place, the number 37 Cato Motorsport kart. Harvey Ryby is 18th, Charlie Rippin 19th, and Jessica Edgar runs in 20th, ahead of Jesse Plant and Aidan Lynn.
Yep, still very close then all the way through the field. Less than 8 minutes to go on the timer, and again we're keeping an eye on this top three at the moment. Two groups of, you got a group of three and then a group of four, and then as soon as we see these guys start to battle, again they'll close up. 7.5 minutes left on the timer, but Daryl Taylor still leading the way from Bart Harrison. A little bit of a breathing space that Taylor has got, but Archie Walker and Aaron Walker still very close behind. Leading that next group is, of course, Aaron Walker with the GP plate, with Harry Burgoyne Jr. just behind in 5th. So still very, very close as they go through this final complex section. Warning flag out to Newburn in the 67. Yeah. So again, he's got to watch out there as race control still, even late on in the day, keeping a very close eye on everything. Yeah, Rhys Newburn for the S8 Racing team. He's had a bit of a quiet afternoon so far. He's outside the top 24. I think he's 25th is Newburn. He's got a penalty flag as well now. It's not a time penalty, it's just a warning flag. And there is now a driver who's having a very, very strong one. Harry Burgoyne Jr. Again, only his first year out of cadets, and he's battling around drivers that have been in this class now for 2 or 3 years, some of them. And Burgoyne Jr. is holding his own manfully. Sam Heading is right behind him. Then it is Sam Shaw. Then it's Chigarimbo and Spindlow right behind them. But the top three are breaking away now. And in fact, Daryl Taylor, 12 laps in, 6.25 minutes to go, as we see Chigarimbo making a move into the willows there. And he puts Spindlow down to 9th position. So Chigarimbo up into the top 8. But this battle on screen for what is 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th on back is very, very good indeed. Taylor leads Harrison by half a second. Walker, that's Archie Walker, is right behind Harrison, but then there's another 1.3 second gap back to Aaron Walker in 4th, and then it's this battle led by Burgoyne Jr. holding on to 6th to 5th position. Yep, still super, super close between all of those drivers as we get a marshal in front of the camera, but we don't mind that at all because the marshals have been absolutely fantastic today, keeping an eye on proceedings and keeping an eye on the drivers, and that's a fantastic move, as you say. There, 5.5 minutes left on the clock there for that position. Sam Heading making a move there, and here comes Chigarimbo. Yep, Chigarimbo down the inside, and that 92, absolutely fantastic run. Gets that position done and dusted. Fantastic move there through Derek's corner. 5 minutes left then in terms of this race, and it's still all to play for. See, can't quite see where Rashan's dad Calvin is in the paddock, but Calvin is Rashan's mechanic. He'll be bouncing up and down with joy there, and then Lamar Chigarimbo on
the social side of things, watching keenly as well. Now, sadly, Hayden Chance has retired his kart, which is, again, his day went from bad to worse after that first corner spin. He has now sadly retired. 33 karts still running. And there's the number 11 on your screen. That is Kanato Lee, the Japanese driver, who has moved into 9th position now at the expense of Sam Shaw. And still championship leader Josh Rowledge only in 11th. There's Rashan Chigarimbo, number 92. It's always a worry when you put the race number on your crash helmet, because if that race number has been taken by somebody else already, you've got to go and get a new crash helmet.
Yeah, it's a whole new design. It's a bold move.
Yes, a bold move there from Rashan. But he's thinking he's up into the top 6 now. And there is Bart Harrison. He's conceded 2nd place to Archie Walker. So Walker up into P2. They're chasing Darrell Taylor.
Yeah, they need to stop squabbling and focus here as the timer is running out. Less than 4 minutes left on the timer as they go through now. It's, again, got to get a good exit out of here onto the TKM straight. Tucks in, tries to get the most out of that kart, out of the airflow. Over the top, there's not much wind now in the air, and if anything, they've got a bit of a tailwind down that straight.
I mean, I got a bit of wind, but that's because I had a spicy meal last night.
That's
Is that all right?
Yeah, and that's the worst tailwind I've ever seen in my life coming out of you. So, 3.5 minutes left on the timer. Taylor still leading from Walker, from Harrison. Then it's Aaron Walker in the GP plate, 4th place. Sam Heading, and he's heading for a podium potentially here.
Oh, very good.
Today,
very
I'm
good.
on a roll right now.
Yep, that's good. That's don't let me stop you. Now Heading is closing in on Walker. There he goes, out of Derek's corner. Chigarimbo right behind him. So on your screens now, this is 4th, 5th and 6th. 1 place off the podium. The problem is that they've got a 1.7 second deficit to make up, and you can see Heading saying to Walker, no, push, 3 minutes to go. So hopefully Walker won't be defending. Does Walker believe Heading? No, he doesn't. He still defends into Kimbolton corner, and now will Heading will he have his hand forced? Looks like, and again, Walker defending. Here comes Rashan Chigarimbo around the outside. Rashan Chigarimbo, no! Oh, Rashan Chigarimbo almost made it work. He went round the outside. Here's a replay. So Walker defends. He clears Sam Heading. Chigarimbo tries to cut across. He wasn't trying to chop across the circuit, but Walker was defending and he understeered off the apex. Well, that battle has just been settled in the favour of Sam Heading temporarily, but now Sam Heading has got Freddie Spindler behind him. So Heading is in 4th place. It's Taylor leading Archie Walker, leading Bart Harrison. Then in 4th place is the number 57 kart of Heading. 5th is Freddie Spindlow. Kanato Lee is in 6th position. Where did Chigarimbo come back onto the track? Matthew Higgins in kart number 75. He won the repechage and he is now running 7th. Great drive from the Dan Holland Racing number 75. He's just been passed by Sam Shaw. Then it's Josh Rowledge, and then it's Lewis Mackey in 11th place, followed by Harry Burgoyne Jr., who's down to 12th. Luke Watts is 13th. Connor Clifford, Alicia Barrett, Chigarimbo, Ollie Greenall. I haven't mentioned Ollie Greenall's name all final, down in 20th place. Not sure what's gone wrong there, but something has. And Chigarimbo, Anthony, as you're pointing out, to be 22nd. But what has happened to the GP plate? He's even further down the order. Did he even come round at all? The answer is he is 29th.
What happened there?
Well, we crashed into tyres.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You've got chips on your mind.
I have. That's all I'm thinking about. I can smell them in the background. It's chips on my mind. That's all I'm thinking about right now.
1 minute to go. Race fans, I have to say that at the end of this race, I have a funny feeling that they're going to run a small promotional video at the end of this while the commentators go silent.
Well, they'll go silent on the mics. It'll be very noisy and chip-eating noises in the commentary box.
But up front, it is still Taylor. Darrell Taylor. Now the nerves set in. 40 seconds to go. Darrell Taylor in kart number 14. Are we about to see a first British Championship victory this year for the MLC Motorsport team and their driver Darrell Taylor? Nerves are going to come into play because Archie Walker and Bart Harrison are closing in. Walker, the hunter. Taylor, the hunted. Argenti Motorsport have had a great couple of months there. The first year of this team in karting, they won the British Grand Prix. They took a double win at Lyd in both senior and junior Rotax. Now are they going to take their first major win in X30? Let's see.
They crossed the line with 1 second left, so last lap board's not out this time.
But Archie Walker's going for it. Taylor has to defend. Now, Archie Walker, he knows how to win these races. Will that experience count? Will that sort of confidence boost that he got last time out at Lyd work for him this time? Harrison there in third place. He's waiting to like a tramp on chips, but that's going to be us in a minute.
Yes.
He is going to wait to pounce if a door opens. Taylor checks over his shoulder into Kimbolton, into Kestrel corner. Darrell Taylor defends. Archie Walker swings out wide in the entrance to the corner. He's going to get a good run onto the straight. Last lap board going out. Taylor has the lead, but Walker has the momentum.
Almost contact between the two of them as they go. Heavy braking around the outside again. The 77's got the inside.
Still the outside.
Contact between the two of them, right, so Bart Harrison now moves up into second place. Now Darrell Tyler's got to defend from both of these two as they go into the corner. Now it's still super close between these two. There's no breathing space whatsoever. Taylor still leads from Harrison, from Walker. Walker looking for any gap opportunity here that he can find. Nothing right now as they swoop into the penultimate corner. Is there any spot here? Are we going to see a dive down the final corner? No, we're not. Everyone's going to stay in position. It's a race to the line, but Darrell Taylor is going to take the checker flag for the Junior X30 final here at Kimbolton of race 27. Bart Harrison crosses the line in second place and Archie Walker takes third place.
And so Darrell Taylor, MLC Motorsport, and their mechanic Lewis Malin are British Championship race winners. And I was looking in the grandstand area and I could see where Darrell's mum was celebrating wildly there, as well as you should. Darrell Taylor, the Anglo-Filipino driver, has just taken his first win. Bart Harrison, well, Bart, he hasn't got that win yet, but points make prizes, Bart. And with your championship leader Josh Rowledge only 8th there at the end, that is good work for Bart Harrison. Archie Walker finishing third, 0.2 of a second, separating the top three. Freddie Spindlow fourth, Sam Heading fifth, then Kanato Lee in sixth position. Shaw, Rowledge, Burgoyne Jr. and Mackie round out the top 10. Matthew Higgins from the repechage up to 11th. And there is the second page of results, down to 24th position. Chigarimbo was 18th. Aaron Walker 27th. Oliver Greenhall, a winner at Rowrah, 26th today, just behind Louis Johnson Cool. That was Junior X30. One race to go. Now, one question remains, Anthony. Salt, vinegar and ketchup on your chips?
Just salt and ketchup, please.
Oh, lovely. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves, boys and girls. So once again, a big thank you to all the Junior X30 drivers, their families and teams for their support. We will start off with the leading privateer home, and that driver finishing in 24th place overall, Harvey Ryby. Again, so enthused with the thought of getting a trophy that he went home. Never mind. Top rookie, and the top rookie finishing in 17th place, Connor Clifford. No attendance from Connor. The top three. Now, this top three was separated by just 0.2 of a second, and finishing in third place, it's Archie Walker. Well done, Archie. Second place, another really good haul of points for Mick Barrett Racing's Bart Harrison. But the winner down, I believe this is his first win in the British Championships in a final as a Junior X30 driver. I'm looking at Lee to say yes. Yes. It's Darrell Taylor. Now, all the drivers win and they thank their mechanics. They think, I won because of my mechanic. Darrell wins despite his mechanic, Lewis. Darrell Taylor, firstly, congratulations. How does it feel to be a British Championship winner?
It feels really good. I've never won before, and it's just a different feeling.
I mean, I'm joking there, but obviously you've got a great working relationship now with that idiot over there. Oh, sorry, Lewis over there, and obviously the team. How important is it to maintain that good relationship, to stay with the team, the mechanic, and know each other inside out?
It is very important. Like when I'm out on track, I just feel a lot more confident when I've got the team to back me.
And now that you managed to get in front, you managed to hold everyone off. What was it like the last lap? Nerves? How are you feeling? Take us around that last lap.
It was very nervous. I looked back pretty much out throughout the whole race and saw the gap was pretty much the same. And then on the last few laps, they got closer, and I was just really nervous, but I knew I had to defend when they got close to me.
Well, they were getting closer because you kept looking back. I mean, come on now, Lee, you've got to be having a word with him about that.
Pardon?
Lee Murray will have a word with you about turning rounds and not looking there. There we go. But congratulations, well done.
Thank you, thank you.
Well done, Darryl Taylor, and your junior X30 podium, ladies and gentlemen. So one more to go. Oh. Come on, Darryl. You've got to get used to this. Well done. Congratulations.